Hello, my name is Monica, and I decided to do my UI observation presentation on Google Maps. What is Google Maps? It was launched in February 2005, and it's a web mapping service developed by Google. It offers satellite imagery, street maps. They do 360 degrees panoramic views of the streets, real-time traffic conditions, and route planning for traveling by foot, car, bicycle, or buses. Why did I choose Google Maps? This is the app that I currently use when traveling. It's very easy to understand and simple to use. Um, it will show you once you open the app, it shows you where you're at. And as you can see in the circle, um, it lets you see the streets, the different businesses that are around you. Also, it's easy to read. I think the design is very simple, so that you know where to type the address that you want to go, or where, if you have a restaurant or something you want to search for, your eyes will go to the top, and that's where you would enter the information. Um, Also, I did a little, when you go and put the address in, um, like I've shown here, um, the next step would be to click on directions at the bottom, and it's pretty clear because of the color that they have directions on. So there's no way that you can mix it. It tells you where you're at. It will show you the address of where you're going, the minutes it was going to take you, and then you're going to go ahead and click directions. After that, it will ask what location. Even if you might not want to use the actual location that you're in right now, so you might be able to type, if you want to look for a future address or a future search, you might type whatever location you will be at, or you can do your location, and it will automatically find where you're at. And then once you do that, it's going to give you all the different routes by car, bus, walking, even hitchhiking, and bicycle. Um, so then you'll be able to choose which one is best for you, and then it's going to give you the miles and the minutes it's going to take you there. As you can see in the bottom, it's going to give you even more information if you want to know about parking, or steps even before you start um, with your traveling, or your selection, your route. So then after that, when you go to start, it's going to give you the directions, and as you can see on the screen, it's very clear and simple, and I think the colors are great because the background is gray, it's very neutral, um, but yet it highlights like the major information, which at the top it's in green, so you will know where to turn, and you will have time to know before you make that turn. So every time I use it, this really helps because I always like to know ahead of time, so that way I can change lanes and not be in a hurry. So this app is great for me. um, and again, the colors are great. At the bottom, you will see that it tells you how many minutes you have left. It gives you how many miles you have left and the time that you should be arriving at your location. Um, and you can see on the bottom right, you have a button that you can click, and it will give you more options. It also has the search tool at the top. Once you click that, it's going to take you to another screen, in what you still see the map in the like the middle, um, and you still see, where you have to do your turn, it's going to give you some other options at the bottom. If you want to search for restaurants or hospitals or, anything that you want to search for along your route, um, you can do that by clicking the search tool. Also, it's going to show you if you want to see traffic. It has all these options that you can click on um, if you want to customize it. And I've used this a lot when we've gone on trips that we're out of state. I don't really know the area, so I'll go and search for restaurants or search for gas stations, and it will all the that's around you will pop up. And even hotels. We recently did a road trip to Niagara Falls, so this was very helpful. Why I choose this app over other navigation apps is just because it's simpler. I think for me it works best. I've tried other apps and I seem to be overwhelmed with information, and I just like to keep things simple and easy to understand. And when you're out in the road and you're driving, you want something simple that what you have to do when you don't have too many colors or things popping up at the same time. So this for me is the best one. What I would do differently, um, I don't know, because I think it's like it has everything that you need. I'm sure you could add other stuff, more information, but it really, you want to search for anything and it will show you where it's at. It will give you, once you see even the restaurant, you can click on it and it will give you, directions to it. It will give you the information to it. So I think if they've pretty thought about everything, the traffic, all the information that you might want to need, it's already on there. So I think they've done a pretty good job with this one. So that's it. Thank you for watching my observation presentation.